Welcome guys to a brand new video on Wuthering Waves. So yesterday I released a very good video where I went over the version 2.0 characters onwards to version 2.8 characters that were extremely disappointing, extremely disappointing, and a lot of you guys actually agree with that video, which I was very surprised. I thought I was about to get a lot of dislikes because I was talking about certain characters like Galbarina, Zhu Yan, who else was I talking about? Lupa. But honestly, a lot of you guys agree with my takes and agree, well, technically it wasn't my take, it's something I did see within the community for each one of those characters where people were disappointed with certain parts of the character. So I was actually happy with that. So in today's video, what we're going to do is the complete opposite. We're going to be taking a look at certain 2.0 onwards character that has been released. The reason why we're making this video right now actually is again because we are about to go over into the version 3.0. We have a bunch of different characters coming out, so we need to go ahead and review the previous characters from version 2.0 all the way to 2.8 to see how those characters were and then what people thought about them. So in today's video we are going to be taking a look at the version 2.0 characters all the way to 2.8 characters and figure out the ones that did not disappoint, the ones that actually exceeded public expectation and truly became fan favorites, the best of the best. So without further ado, let's take a look at the best characters they have released since version 2.0, and we're not going to talk too bad, okay? So everyone should be happy with this video. So let's go ahead, and first one, the GOAT. Okay, we have to take a look at the GOAT, the one that truly everyone was absolutely in love with, Cartethyia. This is the queen, current queen. Actually, is she the current queen? I think she is, right? I feel like there's another character that people want to mention, but I do think Cartethyia is the current queen in the game, which a lot of people like. In both animations, design, they did not fumble this character. She wants Lupa, but at the same time, you don't really need Lupa. But if you want to make this character and in the same DPS, then Lupa is definitely going to be required, and you want to get her weapon. But even without those stuff, she actually still performs. She's extremely good. Her animations are 10 out of 10. Her gameplay is absolutely amazing. She can freaking transform to her other form. She literally has barely any downside, and right now she is sitting in the top spot of one of the most loved characters in the game. She did not disappoint, and if you want to take a look at the animations, we can do that. We can take a look at the animations because everything about this character is absolutely god tier. Let's go ahead and take a look at Cartethyia and why we all freaking love her. So we have the small version over here, pretty cool. Now, I love using a small version or small form of her because I have a C2. Yeah, this is how much I love this character. This is the only character in the game, in my opinion, that you should even consider getting constellations or getting sequences for. Forget the other characters, okay? This is hands down the only character, in my opinion, sequences is going to be like, I would recommend it because you can have so much more fun with this character. So I went all the way to sequence 2, but the stopping point for most people is sequence 3. The reason why I couldn't get that is because I was gonna go broke, so no. But I don't really need sequence 3, but sequence 3 sorry, allows you to basically not use error Lupa anymore. So yeah, sequence 1 or 2, I've forgotten, it basically allows you not to need sequence 2, yeah. So sequence 2 basically allows you not to use error rover anymore. Sequence 3 basically allows you to not use Lupa anymore. She is a one-man army character, but she is so fun, and at current level or current sequence, you don't need to transform. Like literally, I barely transform unless I really feel like I need to. And when she has all 3 of this stuff illuminated, or when she has all of this stuff, the damage from the downwards attack, this attack, is insane, even in the small form. Now, of course, we got the transformation, one of the coolest and best transformation I have ever freaking seen. Like, there's no gacha game out there that I think has better transformation than this. I kid you not, okay? And then she also has her own ult as well, her own gameplay, her own animations. It's just freaking fun to use her, okay? Oh, we don't have any enemies. No, where's the enemies at? We need to use the ult. We need to use the ult. Where's the enemies at? Oh snap, we are okay. We are going to have to do this. Actually, you know what? We are going to go like this. And can we teleport and we won't lose it? I've forgotten if we lose it. Hopefully not. So I can just quickly show you guys the ult and we can take a look at the other character. Because that ult is crazy. Crazy ult. Okay, she's still here. Perfect. And bam. This is hands down one of the best animated, designed. Everything about this character is cooked. Not cooked. It's absolutely amazing. The devs literally cooked with this character. Okay, so that is number one. Okay, no one was disappointed with Cartethyia. Maybe the fact that you needed her weapon, or her weapon was that much insane for her, could have been a little disappointment for people. But honestly, general gist, this character is absolutely amazing. Now, coming in at number two, we have another character for the exact same reason why we love Cartethyia. Okay, we have Augusta. Everything about Augusta screams aura. Okay, aura. She has one of the coolest and unique animations as well with her ult. She can basically stop time. Absolutely badass. Look at the design. Warrior character. Honestly, like, if I'm comparing the design, it's all preference, by the way, all preference. Cartethyia, this is the small version, but when she transforms, it's pretty like Warrior X as well. But this base design is simply amazing. And she's Electro as well. So Electro usually have the best animations. Electro and Pyro characters are two elements that I've always noticed in gacha games always have some of the coolest and amazing animations, because Electro very bright, bright flashes, bright lights, whatever. So for everything I said about Cartethyia, it's pretty much the same with Augusta right here. Okay, so there should be no surprise that this character is deserving of being talked about in this video. No one was disappointed with Augusta. I think the only thing that would make people be slightly disappointed with her is the fact that in Wuthering Waste, if you use her ult incorrectly, you kind of ruin your run. Okay, that's the only thing. But besides that, everything about this character is insane. Okay, everything about this character, same thing I said about Cartethyia, can be said. Okay, can literally be said about Augusta. Not much disappointment with this character, and that's pretty much it. Enjoy the animation, enjoy this character. Except you don't really need sequences. Okay, I wouldn't actually recommend. Actually, she would hit like a truck as well, but honestly, she's fine the way she is. I got her weapon. For every main DPS that looks absolutely cool, I will get the main weapon. The same thing with Cartethyia over here. Okay, so that is coming in at number two. We've talked about two main characters. Let's go over to the support characters that did not disappoint. Okay, so we're scrolling. Who are we going to talk about right now? For support, I think it's Luno. Everyone loves the feet. Okay, let's not kid ourselves. Everyone loves the feet, which is so weird. But besides that, animations are absolutely stellar as well with this character. Animation, she performed well in game. Her uniqueness in game as well is definitely not to be understated. Shouldn't be understated. I don't know if that's correct English. Let me know down in the comment section. But if we go over to here, she has a unique ability where she can float and she can still do attacks, whatnot. But she's such a cool character as well. She performs well, and she actually helped one of our OG characters become actually viable, which is Jian. Jian without Luno, in my opinion, is a falling off character. But if you have Luno, Jian can actually be used, in my opinion. Without Luno, I don't really like suggesting people to even pull for Jian. In fact, don't pull Jian just because you have Luno. Jian is kind of outdated at this point. But Luno is a character that basically resurrected our OG character, and everyone was simply impressed with her overall damage and the feat. Like I mentioned, the feat, the animation, everything about Luno is absolutely amazing as well. She did not disappoint. She's not even a crazy character in terms of, oh, did she change the meta? She's not really crazy for that. But no one hated Luna when she was released. She was just actually everyone was more surprised with the overall damage that she can do, because she's a support character, and from all the support characters we got given, she's the one that actually hits the hardest. Okay, and it's fun. It's really fun. Okay. So yeah, I'm really impressed with Luno. Everyone should be impressed with Luno. I don't think there's much negativity surrounding Luno, in my opinion. I don't think there was anything bad said about Luno at all. I don't remember a single thing negative said about Luno. Let me know if I'm wrong. But yeah, that's 3 characters so far from version 2 onwards that a lot of people have mentioned something positive about, we're not disappointed with, so that is good news. Another character kind of falling off right now in the meta, but she was our first batch of characters released in version 2.0, and that is Carlotta. When she came out, even now, I still think a lot of people are impressed with her. Her animations were like revolutionary. She's the first character, if I remember correctly, let me know if I'm wrong, but she's the first character that actually had 2 animations, and she, in terms of uniqueness, she was definitely up there in terms of how unique she was and how easy to play her. It was really fun to use her. She has fallen off in meta, but come on, this video is not all about meta, it's about characters that did not disappoint, and Carlotta definitely deserves to be on this list, because there was literally nothing really negative about this character. Literally, like, her gameplay was the funnest and easiest, and honestly, she made, actually, you know what, she definitely deserves to be on this list. You know why? She was the go-to character to use for every I do need to clear some of this stuff, but where is that game mode? Do you know when we're fighting against, it's not this one, sorry. She was a character that a lot of people would recommend to use for basically the, where is it, if I can find it correctly, for the, is it this one? Nope, where is it? For the tactical holograph. She was honestly one of the best characters to use because she's a range character, and it was so much easy to use this range character against enemies. And look at the animation, guys. This is a version, I'm pretty sure it's a 2.0 character, and she had this amazing animation, and that's the same exact reason why I diss Galbarina. She has better animations, and in my opinion, than Galbarina. Okay, and Galbarina was a newer character, and she is 2.0, guys, 2.0. If we go over to here, I didn't even realize her hair crystallizes like that. That's actually crazy good. Look at this. She's so beautiful. Okay, anyways, gameplay mode. Look at this. Everything about her is so cool. You hold this second animation thing, but even then, actually no, that's not even the second animation. She actually has 3 animations. Then she actually technically has 3 animations, like 3 major animations. She does have time slow ability as well, which everyone loved. Look at this amazing animation, 1, and then when she's in ult, she has this very unique stance, second animation. She is actually insanely good in terms of animations. Like, her animations are also top tier, in my opinion. I know people like to still talk about, I mean, I was also still talking about Cartethyia and whatnot, but if you really think about it, this character had amazing animations, okay? And that's why I do not regret, once again, pulling for her weapon. I love using Carlotta. I really hope in the future we get better support characters for her, because I don't want this character to go out of meta. I continuously want to use this character because her design, or overall design as well, is pretty cute, okay? And I believe she's one of the shortest characters in game, but she reminds me of a character from Fate, okay? I love the design, and I love the animations. And again, 2.0 character, guys. 2.0, she does not feel like a 2.0 character. She changed and revolutionized the game, in my opinion. Okay, it was so fun to use this character. So that is another character that I wanted to mention again, guys, because trust me on this, it is so fun to use Carlotta, and it was so easy to use her, and her animations were stellar. She performed really well. She's gone down in meta, but it doesn't really matter. That's besides the point of this video. She was a character that got released, and no one was disappointed. No one was disappointed. Everything about her was insane. Out of all the characters that they teased when version 2.0 and the future updates were coming out, she was my most anticipated character, and I was so shocked that they started off with a bang. So I'm looking forward to the version 3.0 characters, actually, because it means that they're going to start off with a bang. There's going to be a character that gets released in version 3.0 that will start off with a bang, and I think that character is going to be this unit over here. I am going to be summoning for this character. She looks the coolest out of all the characters that was actually teased. Same thing I said with Carlotta, and Carlotta performed. Okay, so I'm looking forward to this character as well. And yeah, I believe that is it from all the version 2.0 characters that did not disappoint, in my opinion. Like, okay, I think a lot of people, well, not a lot, but Cantarella over here, I want to put her on this list, but she's not. She was kind of disappointing on release, honestly. Until Falova came out, and when I was like multiple updates later. But even then, her animations are good, but she wasn't really noteworthy. Lupa, again, the only thing really, not Lupa, sorry. Did I say Lupa? I meant Chicona. Every time I said Lupa in this video, guys, I meant Chicona. Oh my days, I have to go back and put an edit. But yeah, Chicona, sorry. Chicona, she is go-to for Cartethyia, but even then, I don't think many people cared about Chicona when she came out. I don't think she was that revolutionary. I don't think a lot of people were that excited for her until they realized that, oh, she can be used for this amazing, cool looking character. Absolutely. Yeah, I think that's it. In terms of Bronze, he needed his weapon. Actually, people weren't really that disappointed with him. Even the fact that he needed his weapon to be a good DPS. I don't think many people were disappointed with him, but I don't think he's on the same level as all the characters I really mentioned in this video. But let me know down in the comment section. Oh my days, I forgot one character. And that's because I didn't own her. I will own her because she's getting a rerun literally in a couple of days. But Falova, how could I forget Falova? These are the only 3 characters I've skipped out on. Lupa is, I think she's going to be more amazing moving forward, in my opinion. Falova came out, there was actually a bunch of discourse around her needing a weapon, because she was one of those characters that her weapon provided a huge increase to her main DPS, and if you didn't have a weapon, her DPS role actually made it was kind of hard to say she was an amazing DPS, but she was really, really good for the fact that she can be used in multiple teams. Now, the fact that we have characters like Zhu Yan, you don't need her weapon if you have this character. I'm going to be summoning for Falova, and I still will be getting her weapon because I finally have resources to. But at the same time, I need to make sure I have, again, money and resources to pull this character, because I do think this character is going to be absolutely insane. So how broke am I actually? Not that much resources actually. I thought I was more rich than that. I basically must not lose my 50-50. In terms of weapons, yeah, I probably actually, you know what, I'm not going for a weapon. I'll go for a weapon another time, but yeah, I'll go for a weapon another time actually. But I do actually wait, let's quickly check this. Oh yeah, disappointing skin. Maybe I should make a video on disappointing skins, because we've forgotten so many. I don't know what's wrong with all these gacha games like Genshin and Wuthering Waves. They don't release good skins. I'm not lying, they don't. They have like one good skin, and this is literally the only good skin the game has. Anyways, let's go to here. 104. I really wouldn't want to do that, but you know what, it's there if I need it. Okay, that is it for the video, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Stay tuned for more content on Wuthering Waves. If you guys enjoyed this video or agree or disagree, let me know down in the comment section. But I was truly excited about all those characters that got released that I talked about in this video, and I think a lot of you guys were as well. And we are all waiting and anticipating the version 3.0 characters that will absolutely change the game. And I really do hope that we don't need Chisa or Chiska, whatever her name is, because I have no intentions of pulling for her. But if she becomes meta now, I might have to summon for her. Anyways, it's been your boy AC Gamer, and I'm out.